Hello everyone and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. Today we're going to go through the patch notes 9.2.5. So I know a lot of people, they don't know actually what's coming in 9.2.5. So I was like, maybe we should, go it through together, there's way too much in this patch note that I just can't read it and just tell you what it is. So we're going to go through it together. We have the list here. We have a nice layout now. Let's go through the patch notes and see what it is. So let's go to it. First of all, they have some character changes for Blood Elves and Dark Iron Dwarves. Blood Elves can now start a quest to earn a new mount, a weapon appearance, and Blood Elf Knight armor set for Blood Elf Paladins by speaking to Laadrin in Oribus. Requirement level 60 and exalted with Silvermoon. So that's pretty cool, but it doesn't say a new mount, weapon appearance, and Blood Elf Knight armor set for Blood Elf Paladins. I wonder if this Blood Knight armor is only the one for Paladin, or if the mount and weapon is also only for Paladin. But it would make sense that it's only for like the Blood Paladins. It's cool. I like these stuff like this. It's welcome. Dark Iron Dwarves can start a quest to earn a new mount and weapon appearance by speaking to Anvil Fane, Furgarden in Shadowforge City, Blackrod Depths, Axis Sphere, Mole Machine. Requirement level 50. That's cool. So like a weapon and mount. I like that. And then the most debated and the most talked thing in the patch is cross-faction instances. Yes, so if you have a friend who plays Alliance, you play Horde, well, then you can play together now in some limited ways. So players are now able to directly invite members of the opposite faction to a party if you have a battle tag or real ID friendship, or if you are a member of a cross-faction WoW community. Which means you cannot just find someone from the other faction in the open world, right-click on him and invite him. It's very restricted, this system, which why I'm a bit disappointed. I really hope that we would get, something that was much more easier, like, basically remove all restrictions, but it's very restricted. So you cannot just invite everyone. You need to basically have his battle tag or real ID friendship, or a community, which is kind of annoying. Primate groups and group finder listening for mythic dungeons, raid arena BDs are now open to application for both factions, though the group leader may choose to restrict the listening to the same faction application if they chose to do so. So basically, when you create your group in the dungeon finder and for mythic dungeons, raids, raided arena, not the random finder, but the one where you list a group, you can now get in both Horde and Alliance, which is pretty cool. WoW communities now have the option to be cross-faction, while guilds will remain single-faction. Which is also, I'm like, why? Why? But okay. Random match-made activities like heroic dungeons, skirmishes, or random battleground will remain same faction. So, still, you cannot do this with your friends on the opposite faction. So you cannot just do like a random battleground, which is, again, a thing I think is really a bummer. But you can do raided arena or raided battlegrounds. But the very casual content, things where you just queue up and then you get in, no, sorry, you can't do that. The following instances are not cross-faction. So all these are not cross-faction, but that's because they're very heavily on the factions. So for example, the Trial of the Champion or Trial of the Crusader, there's like Horde and Alliance has a part of each of the raids. So that's why it doesn't work. Item rewards. Broker marked of distinction now increase the renown of your currently active covenant to 60 was 40. So basically they're making it easier for catch up for your alts to get fast up on 50 in renown. Renown catch up is accelerated through renown. 60 was 48. That basically means every time you do a random dungeon, you always get a level of your renown, where every time you do some activities, you always get a level up to 60, and then after 60 it gets a bit slower. These activities will now have 100% chance to reward 1 renown upon completion. Mythic or Mythic Dungeons. Torcast layer 9 to 16, defeating a Shadowlands raid boss encounter, winning a raid battleground. So actually when you do these, you will 100% chance get one even though you're over level 60, which is pretty cool. They're also adding a new arena, which is called Enigma Marina. It's pretty cool. It's like where you have different platforms coming up and coming down. It's a round circle. The mysterious Enigma Arena from Seraph Mortis was created by the progenitors and serves as an ever-changing battlefield. A switch located at the center of the arena can be used to create cover for yourself and your allies, or denied from your opponents. Clever strategies will control and dictate the flow of the battle. Those who cannot, and then will surely be defeated. So basically there's a very big button on the middle of the arena. When you step on it, it changes the whole arena, like, you know, where the walls are and stuff like that. PvP talents. In 9.25, we're planning to adjustment to a few PvP talents for specs that could benefit from mechanical changes beyond the scope of... Yeah, okay, they're changing stuff. Warlock is the only one that seems to be getting PvP talent changes, which will consider as needed, since these will be limited and a change that aim to address specific concern. Feedback on your experience with classes and effect during 9.2. Well, okay, so basically they're also saying they are gonna do a lot of changes probably on the go, but not maybe right now, but on the go. Okay, that's fine. But as they have right now, Demonic Embrace now increase your stamina by 20, once 10 in PvP combat. That's cool. Demon Armor PvP talent has been removed. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Affliction, new PvP talent, Shadowfall. Gain the Nightfall talent with 100% increased chance to cause your next Shadow Ball to be instant. If you already have this talent, you may select another in the same row. Okay, that's pretty cool. So you can like get 2 talents on the same row. Awesome. And then we're getting Season 4. Mythic Plus Season is currently mid-development, and Mythic Keystone may... and Mythic Keystones may behave strangely or not function at all until this work is complete. It's currently mid-development. Mythic Season 4 is currently mid-development, and Mythic Keystones... Oh, yeah, okay, so this is like for the PTR, so... Okay, so it doesn't work right now in there. Okay. User interface and accessibility. All search filter drop-downs now have a button that lets you easily remove all active filters. The default hand cursor now has a new higher resolution art for its larger size on the interface options accessibility. The report player pane has been redesigned. Just like as bonus, I'm just going to show you, because on MMO Champion they actually you can see when you report someone, it's going to now show you like different stuff here. So for example here, when you report someone, you can now pick like, why do you report him, what did he do, you know, stuff that will make it easier for like, also I guess like when you create a ticket. So it's just like they have made a like new report interface, customer support, all that in the game, which probably was also needed. Also in 9.2.5, just to give you like the complete overview, we are also getting something that is going to enhance the gameplay for people with like what you call accessibility. For example, new unit frame mouse overcast. So enable this option in the interface panel under combat. Once enabled, mousing over unit frame and casting a spell will cast it directly on that unit without having to target it. So basically this could remove one of your add-ons and just be now a function in the game. This means that they simply activate this option to cast spell directly at the target. Cursor is hovering over. Press any assigned keybind to use corresponding spell on your mouse over target, assuming it's a legal target for your spell. No healing the enemy. So yeah, basically, so you can replace add-ons with this. Also click cast bindings, so you can also now, there's like an option where you can like open up like you want to cast like stuff directly on enemies by, you can see here by, you can set like left click, so you can see here like what should be your left click and right click and so on. So you can also like, which I also think there's like a healing add-on, I cannot remember what it's called, but it's basically doing the same. So every time you left click on some of your party members, you're gonna heal with that spell and so on. So you can also like set now key bindings up for your spells, or yeah, which is cool. I mean, some people, they like to have the add-on that does this, so now you can do it without having the add-on. They also have a new cursor scaling, so basically you could go in now and change the size of your mouse if you wanted to have like bigger or smaller and so on. There's also been adding more controller support, so we've made additional API updates to the control schemes, improving support for controllers, touchpads and gyros, so add-on creators can leverage them. So they're not going to make the controller support even better than by themselves, but they're making it easier for for people who make add-ons to make even better controller add-ons, which I'm looking forward to see. We also get a new text-to-speech update, so you can basically like make the game read up for you. So every time someone writes something in the chat, it will, in these chats you choose, it will basically like read up for you. additional chat commands, so becoming like you know, like a ready check, like a RC, also for the ready check, slash CD by a number, for example CD10, so it's like a cooldown where it like counts down, so stuff like that. So I mean, that's small nice cool things. Also, if you remember this dungeon here, some people have been complaining about this dungeon that it actually gives motion sickness, or what they call it, yeah, motion sickness. So basically now you can actually go and talk with this orc here now in the dungeon, which is gonna sell you a potion, which is gonna stop the motion outside. So you can see here like so he drinks the potion now, he bought the potion, and now for him everything stands still, but for everyone else it still moves. So if you like the dungeon moving, it's still gonna move for you, but for your teammate it looks like it's gonna stop then, which is cool. And it seems like they also have it for, oh, they also have it for this dungeon here, this one where you're on the boat. So we're like, oh, I love this one, it was so cool. But yeah, some people, they have a hard time seeing this, and it gives them motion sickness, which is of course a good thing to support also. So it's just like small details we're getting from all the different games, sorry, from different things. And then also keep in mind we're getting a new season, which of course means new, I guess new PvP gear, maybe. I would assume maybe they're just gonna resell the same, and you can just upgrade it more. We don't actually know the fact about that one, but definitely gonna happen something like that. But I think that's kind of like it. That's all the news we have so far for 9.925. So it's just to like give you a little overview of what to expect. That's quite annoying that you cannot like move around. But yeah, that is what we are expecting to get in 9.2, and it looks fun. I mean, it's like small cool notes, and especially with the cross faction and stuff like that, it's gonna help people who having a hard time maybe finding a raid on Alliance, since there's more Horde players and so on. Well, so thanks for watching, have a great day, have a great evening, and I'll see you in another video. Leave down a comment, let me know, are you still playing World of Warcraft? Are you excited for 9.2.5, or did you come back from 9.2? What's your current state on World of Warcraft right now? So thanks for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.